In 1287, just 8 years after conquering China, Kublai Khan made a bold decision. He would not destroy paper money. He would perfect it. But his vaults, filled with notes backed by nothing but imperial pride, would soon become the tomb of the Yuan dynasty. This is not speculation. It is written in the Yuan dynasty's secret financial ledgers, uncovered beneath Beijing in 1952, pages stained with tea, ash, and the fingerprints of a dynasty that printed its way to ruin. After the Song dynasty fell, Kublai Khan inherited a land that no longer trusted metal, but still feared paper. So he did the unthinkable. He kept printing. His notes, called Chow, were larger, bolder, and more beautiful than the songs, stamped with dragons, phoenixes, and the seal of the great Khan himself. To prove their value, he demanded taxes be paid only in Chow. To enforce it, he punished counterfeiters with death. For a decade, it worked. Merchants from Venice to Jakarta accepted Chow. Marco Polo marveled at it, calling it alchemy made law. But behind the throne, the empire was bleeding. Wars in Japan, Vietnam, and Java drained the treasury. And instead of raising taxes, the Khan printed more. A single chow that once bought a goat now bought a handful of rice. By 1300, inflation was so wild that workers carried sacks of paper notes just to buy bread. Then came the flood. In 1311, the Yellow River burst its banks, destroying farms, roads, and granaries. The empire needed silver to rebuild, but the vaults held only paper. When merchants refused chow, the Khan ordered soldiers to burn the notes in public squares, not as punishment, but as sacrifice. "Let the fire purify our trust," he declared. But the people only watched in silence and buried their copper coins deeper. The final entry in the last ledger reads, "The Khan believes paper can hold heaven. The people know it holds only wind." By 1368, the Yuan dynasty collapsed, not to swords, but to silence. No one would accept its money. No one would obey its decrees. And in a village outside Nanjing, a young rebel named Zhu Yuanzhang melted down the last chow notes to make ink and wrote the founding charter of the Ming dynasty. This is the boring treasury, where empires do not fall with a bang, but with the soft rustle of worthless paper.